Hello, thank you for being here. This is the ninth episode of my ongoing series where I sit down with you all and talk about some of the photos I took in Bangladesh. Today, we'll be taking a look at some of the photos I took using Ektachrome E100 on my Contax T2. So without any further delay, let's take a look at the photos I took. Ektachrome 100 is a positive film which does a really great job at capturing the color green. So I knew I wanted to take most of my pictures around trees and such. I saw this old man, he was sitting down and he was begging by a tree. I noticed that the color of his lungi and the color of his sandal matched the CNG on the right side, so I just took a photo of him. I was almost 100% certain that this picture will come out in focus because I was standing there, took my time, then I took the photo. But altogether, I really like this photo. I like the motion blur that you can see in the motorcycle and the car. Unfortunately, there are some motion blur in the old man's face, but nonetheless, the composition came out looking really amazing. This picture gives me one more reason to not to shoot with rangefinder cameras because you never know if the picture is in focus or not. I really like this photo and I think the composition is also doing justice. There's a few shades of green in this photo which is really looking nice. There's a completely different shades of green on the motorcycle on the left side. The lady that's standing there, she's also wearing a green shari. Not to mention all the trees and all the beautiful greens that they have going on. Altogether, this picture was framed properly and this picture was taken properly. This picture is the reason I love taking photos in Bangladesh. You'll see such unique people with unique composition which you'll never find in United States. The funny thing is all the leaves that this man is sitting on is a vegetable and people will eat it. This man was going around selling chickens. I'm pretty certain if I took this picture with Kodak Go, the chicken would be the center of attention. Right now, I think since I took this picture with Ektachrome, everything that's in green, such as the man on the left, the trees on the right, they are actually grabbing the attention rather than the chicken and the subject. But nonetheless, this picture came out amazing. I saw this young lady, she was sitting down talking to herself. I think she suffered from some kind of mental issue. I wasn't quite sure if it would be appropriate for me to take this photo, but I took it anyway. I really like this photo. I love how everything is so balanced and the subject is right in the middle of the frame. Amazing. And the podium light remind me of the crucifixion of Jesus. I stopped by this street market where they sell rejected product from H&M, Zara, which is pretty cool. If you like thrift shopping, this is a place you should definitely stop by. I saw this very interesting looking man, so I asked him if I could take some photos of him. I wish I took this photo with a higher rating ISO film because most of the stuff in this picture is in dark. I stopped by this masjid, which is the National Masjid of Bangladesh. I really like the architecture of this building, so I took a couple of photos in there. So when I was going home, I saw this kid. He was playing around with all of his friends, and he saw me with my camera and my tripod. He stopped me with his friends out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, do you do videos and stuff?" And they started talking to me. I had an amazing conversation with them. So I took this photo as a memory of these kids. I'm not quite sure if it's coincidence or bad luck, but no matter how much effort I put in, when I take pictures of people that repair shoes, the picture always comes out blurry. I saw this man, he was selling pan and cigarette. I really loved the fact that he has the flag of Bangladesh in his selling box. None of his friends wanted to take a photo, but he was really interested. But his pant was ripped, so he was holding on to the ripped part, so it didn't show up on the picture. So the next day, for some personal reason, I had to go to Chittagong, and I took this picture in front of the longest sea beach in the world. I love this frame. I truly love this frame. I love how I caught the crow in motion in this picture. This is looking amazing.
আমার গান আসবে তো আপনার মনে করেন আসবে গান পারবো একটা
This man was my personal tuk-tuk driver for the time being I was in Cox's Bazar. This man is an artist too, he's a musician and he sings amazing. As he was singing, he was tearing up. In my little experience, something that I've realized is there are three types of artists in this world. The artists that are hurt, it hurts to do what they do, there's pain involved. If you look deeply into their craft, you will see there's blood stain everywhere. They know that if they go down this path, it's gonna cause them nothing but pain and suffering. But they go and do it anyway because that's what they need to create. The second type of artists are the people that imitate. They see the people that are hurting and they imitate what they're doing. And they're the most rich and financially successful artists we see around us. And the third kind of are the people that do what they're told to do. And you'll see those people are the easily forgotten one because there's millions of them. And that was the last picture on this roll. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.